right, so what do remote workers and cats have in common? They both need a strong, stable internet connection to rule the internet. And with Twin Valley's fiber internet, you can enjoy lightning-fast speeds that'll keep both you and Mr. Whiskers purring with satisfaction. No more frozen video calls or endless buffering, just seamless, productive work-from-home days. Level up your home office by visiting twinvalley.com and get ready to conquer the digital world.
You are tuned in to 100.9 FM. Sounds like home. Thanks for listening to KCLY Clay Center.
Maggie, I've got the ultimate winter survival tip.
Do tell, Brian.
Keep Perfection Auto Body on speed dial. We're your winter survival kit for those unexpected frozen fender benders. We'll make sure your vehicle survives the icy adventures.
That's a fantastic point, Brian. And should your car decide to become an accidental snow sculpture, we've got the 24-hour towing service to give it a swift rescue.
Whether it's a minor frostbite or a major snowstorm, our team at Perfection Auto Body has the tools and skills to melt away those winter worries.
Want your engine to power through the toughest conditions? Then you need John Deere Plus 52 engine oil. Built for extreme environments, Plus 52 gives. Call, stop by, or visit prairielandpartners.com to learn more.
Prairieland Partners.
The Clay Center Tiger Wrestlers, one last time. Hit the home mat. It's senior night from the Den. Tiger Wrestling coming up. Stay with us. Our pregame talk with Coach Brandon Pegorsh is next. Tiger Wrestling.
At Oldie Seed, we are locally owned and locally grown. The corn, soybeans, and sorghum we sell are tested in plots throughout the region in close proximity to our customers. This ensures we are testing a yield environment just like yours. We are dedicated to our Know to Grow research program. It's our family's commitment to delivering high-yielding crops for you, the American farmer. This season, partner with Oldie Seed for locally owned and locally grown solutions.
Hi, I'm Logan Miner, the new guy at Union State Bank. Moving to Clay Center over a year ago helped me realize how helpful banks can be in welcoming new families to a community. Union State Bank played an integral part in getting my family connected with the community and making the transition as smooth as possible. I love Union State Bank. And if you're wondering, yes, they are paying me to say this. Union State Bank, member FDIC.
This year, show some love to your partner, family, friends, or anyone else important to you with sweet Valentine's Day gifts from Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy and Radio Shack. Pick up the perfect greeting card, delicious chocolates, decadent homemade fudge, and other unique gifts that will bring a smile to your sweetheart. For your gal, your pal, kids, spouse, mother, neighbor, or others, you'll find the perfect Valentine gift at Patterson Health Mart and Radio Shack in Clay Center.
Maintaining adequate soil nutrients and controlling aggressive weeds are two problems that farmers have to deal with. Wilbur Ellis has solutions to combat weeds and provide the right nutrients to help your crops thrive. Kenny, Brent, and Allen are skilled in weed management practices and prepared to employ effective programs to meet this year's needs. And let's not forget your wheat and brome hiding in the snow. For field success, contact our team at Wilbur Ellis.
ITS can grow with.
Tiger Wrestling on the air tonight, hosting Concordia Panthers, and we're joined by the head coach of Tiger Wrestling, Brandon Pegorsh. Coach, senior night has arrived. We say this every time when we get close to the postseason, which we're on the cusp of it now for the girls, especially this weekend. The season flies by once you really dig into it, doesn't it?
Yeah, and then with the cancellations and with the weather and all that stuff, it's really just kind of been like practice when you can and get the best out of it, and then just lots of events and stuff. We've been really busy in terms of our competition schedule over the past couple of weeks. So, but yeah, it's senior night. I'm excited. It's gone really fast over the course of the years of having these wrestlers. In terms of the one girl wrestler, Gabby Koppis, will be a senior tonight, and then I have 4 senior boys: Hayden Calavoda, J.T. Alton, Robert Hendrickson and Seth Hovland. So it's been, it seems like they were just freshmen yesterday, but, it's senior night, it's here, and we're excited.
It's a great time to honor those seniors and give them a chance to be recognized and for all the hard work they put in throughout their careers. For the Lady Tigers, they get right into the postseason. It starts tomorrow for them. It's a super regional. Explain for our listeners, you've kind of talked with me about it, but kind of explain, some are probably new to that term.
Yeah, so the girls will not wrestle tonight, unfortunately. We're not going to put them out on the mat the night before they have the regional tournament.
Right.
We tried to come up with some dates prior to this. Concordia just didn't seem like they wanted to wrestle us, so we didn't make it happen, unfortunately. So we'll still honor Gabby tonight, and then tomorrow they will travel to McPherson to compete in a super regional with 30 teams, and we are considered the West Super Regional. And instead of it being like the boys' traditional is the top 4 make it, and it is like a 14-team regional, 14, 15 teams. This is 30 teams, and the top 8 girls will qualify for the state tournament in Salina, which is wrestled the same time the boys is. So it should be a really, really tough regional by the looks of it, but we have some girls who've had tremendous seasons, so should have some seeding criteria, and I'm really looking optimistic into this, and then looking at having several of the girls qualify for the state tournament.
And what time will that start tomorrow?
It starts at 4:30 p.m. They're going to be live streaming it on McPherson's YouTube channel, and I don't know how many rounds they're going to get through tomorrow night, hoping through the quarterfinals, and then it'll pick back up again Saturday morning at 10 a.m.
Gotcha. Okay. And then the guys, of course, head to regionals in Abilene a week from this Saturday. Talk about the matchup with Concordia. They're a pretty strong team this year.
Yeah, Concordia has a really good team, especially duels. They don't have any holes in their lineup, probably a full lineup. We have a couple of opens that we're going to have, nursing a few injuries, so we're going to go out and give her the best shot that we can. But yeah, it's going to be a tough duel tonight, but they're all tough once you get to this part of the game, and that's what we're looking for is tough competitions to help us prepare for this postseason that's right around the corner.
Yeah, it is just about here, and a chance to honor those seniors tonight. Always a fun time. Coach, always appreciate the time. Let's get after it tonight.
All right, sounds good, Rocky. Thanks.
We'll be back with the matches right here on KCLY.
A familiar face and a friendly smile. The Citizens National Bank.
We bumped our individual retirement account rates. This is Juanita from the Citizens National Bank. A small investment now can grow into a large retirement fund for your future. Now through April the 15th, we are offering a 0.25% bump for all qualifying IRA accounts. To learn more details, stop by or give us a call. The Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
No matter where home is, Dyna-Gro Seed is made to perform on your acres. With a proven track record for consistent performance year after year, Dyna-Gro Seed delivers innovative seed solutions to maximize your local acre. Purchase confidently knowing you have a partner to connect your land with the right seed hybrids and varieties for your local conditions. Book your seed today at your local Nutrient Ag Solutions or visit dynagroseed.com to learn more. Dyna-Gro Seed, made to perform here.
Fall in love with the ride of your life at Glavin Ford and Clay Center. Find the perfect match and a sweetheart of a deal. The rugged F-150, perfect for adventure. Or maybe the sporty Escape will steal your heart. And don't forget the dependable Expedition, always there when you need it. Test drive your new love at Glavin Ford, where you'll get 115% trade-in value with no payments for 90 days and rates as low as 0%. No heartbreaks, just a sweetheart of a deal. Glavin Ford of Clay Center, home of engines and oil changes for life. Shop at GlavinFord.com.
When you grow corn or soybeans for a living, you're always looking for the latest advances to help your fields be more profitable. That's why it's time to turn to Channel. When you plant Channel seed products, you also get the services of your very own Channel seedsman. You see, your seedsman works with you year-round to make the most of your operation. For customized service, expert advice, and elite seed products, call Greg Fitzmeyer at Reed Seed, 632-7498. Go Tigers!
Tiger Wrestling on KCLY is brought to you in part by Catalyst Sign and Graphics, Kansas Land Tire, Greg Fitzmeyer, your channel seed dealer at Reed Seed, Bruna Implement, Nutrient Ag Solutions, Twin Valley, Glaven Ford Clay Center, Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy and Radio Shack, United Bank and Trust, and Wilbur Ellis.
Bruna Implement, your local Case IH dealer, invites you to take advantage of our winter service special before it ends on February 28th. It's the perfect opportunity to make sure your equipment is ready to go when the next season rolls around. Call us today to sign up and get ahead of the game for a smooth, successful next season. Bruna Implement, your trusted Case IH dealer with locations in Washington, Clay Center, Marysville, Hiawatha, Seneca, and Humboldt, Nebraska.
Thinking about updating your company logo or branding? Let Catalyst Sign and Graphics be your first call. From a new logo design or company banner to fleet graphics and full vehicle wraps, they're your one-stop shop. Give them a call at 785-320-7633 or check out their website at katsigns.com. You can also find them on Facebook and Instagram. Catalyst Sign and Graphics is a proud supporter of the Tiger Wrestling team and wish them the best of luck this season. Go Tigers!
Each individual brings their own strength to a team, and just like the Clay Center Tigers, Kansas Land Tire celebrates the power of teamwork. From basic oil changes to major mechanical work, their starting lineup of techs are here for you. Plus, they have a huge inventory of car, light truck, and semi-truck tires in stock. They'll help you select the right ones to keep you on the road to the games to support the team. Kansas Land Tire is proud of the Tigers and encourages you to cheer them on this season.
United Bank and Trust wants to put you in the driver's seat when it comes to buying your next car. Purchasing a new set of wheels is fun when you're prepared. Start by getting pre-approved for a loan and determining the payment amount that will fit your budget. Your credit score, current vehicle's trade-in value, and equity will all impact your buying decision. Then start shopping. Don't forget to take a test drive. That's the fun part. Stop by and talk to a UBT loan officer or apply online at ubankonline.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Well, good evening. Welcome to The Den as the Clay Center Tigers on senior night host the Concordia Panthers as the season starts to go to the postseason on the high school wrestling mat. Hi, everyone. Rocky Downing along with the studio engineer Jason Henderson as we get set for the Clay Center Tigers on the senior night. Just the boys wrestling tonight. The Lady Tigers getting ready for their Super Regionals, which begins tomorrow afternoon in McPherson. If you were listening to pregame, you heard Coach Brandon Pegorsh talk about that. There's 3 JV matches. One has taken place. Grayson Barleen with a pin over Quinn Keimer. And now a couple of seniors get a chance to wrestle here tonight. Robert Hendrickson taking on Cooper Yeager, and Seth Hovland, the other Tiger senior, taking on Landon Jorgensen. Of course, 2 seniors will wrestle tonight. That's Hayden Calavoda and JT Alton. And then Gabby Coppice, the lone Lady Tiger senior, will not wrestle this evening. She's getting ready to try to get a 4th straight regional and state championship. Of course, undefeated throughout her high school career. Just a phenomenal run. Hayden Calavoda, by the way, currently ranked number 3 in at the 126-pound weight class. So they are underway with the JV matches right now. We'll come back and give you a little further look at how the night will roll out. Again, one JV match in the books. Grayson Barleen getting a Tiger pin. And now senior Robert Hendrickson is on the mat. Also, Seth Hovland for the Tigers will get a chance to go this evening on senior night. Stay with us. More coming your way after these.
Friesen Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Clay Center invites you to the month-long President's Day sales event. Our customers appreciate the convenience of a hometown dealership when it comes to buying and servicing their vehicles. Whether you're looking for the new 2025 Chrysler Pacifica or Ram 3500 cab and chassis or anything in between, you can always rely on the best deals for the best vehicles right here at your hometown dealer. No hidden fees, no gimmicks. You'll see the reason people choose Friesen. FriesenCDJR.com.
The risks and rewards involved with ag commodities are remarkable. At Agmark LLC, they know and understand yield, price, financial risks, and opportunities. Building a sound risk management plan is a critical part of a profitable farming operation. Let their team help you protect your investments, your profits, your future. Call the Agmark Crop Insurance and Marketing Team for your policy review or visit their website at agmarkllc.com.
Clay County Medical Center is pleased to welcome Dr. Danielle Wirtz to the team.
With nearly a decade of experience, Dr. Wirtz is passionate about preventative care and caring for families as a whole. Now accepting new patients at Clay Center, Lynn, and Glasgow Family Physicians. Call today and schedule an appointment with Dr. Danielle Wirtz.
Clay County Medical Center, our family, caring for yours.
Landmark Implement, your local John Deere dealership, is hosting their annual Planner Clinic at the Adams County Fairgrounds in Hastings, February 19th and 20th. This hands-on event offers expert training on John Deere planners and performance upgrades, covering topics such as new technology, in-cab monitors, maintenance points, and options to increase your operations profits. New this year, classes on autonomy preparation and exact shot. Learn more at landmarkimp.com/events.
Back once again here in the Tigers Den as Clay Center hosting Concordia tonight. There is 3 JV matches. Grayson Barleen winning earlier with a pin, and now Robert Hendrickson, one of the 4 Tiger seniors on the boys' side, wrestling here at the JV level, and down 3-0, but he's got a front headlock right now and trying to work his way around. Grabs the leg. He was close to a reversal in the start of this, the first period, and now the second period here he is trying to get a takedown and tie it up. They will do these 3 JV matches, then we'll go to senior recognition. Again, 1 Lady Tiger and Gabby Kompas, the 4 Tiger senior boys, Hayden Calavoda, JT Alton. We mentioned Hendrickson wrestling right now, and Seth Hovland is also going to wrestle a JV match. And now Hendrickson trying to scramble here in the second period. Down 3-2, he just got a reversal. Reaches across, still in pretty good position. His opponent here in the JV match is Cooper Yeager. And right now with 30 seconds to go in the second period, he trails by 1. We'll take another timeout. You're listening to Tiger Wrestling. JV matches going on right now. We'll have the Varsity live here on KCO Live.
Hey, gamers. Ever experienced lag so bad you could have made a sandwich in the meantime? Or no, better yet, ever experienced lag so bad that you made an actual sandwich in the meantime? Well, with Twin Valley's fiber internet, you can say hello to pure, uninterrupted gaming bliss. No more frustrating waits or dropped connections. How about less sandwiches and more fun owning the competition? Go to twinvalley.com/gaming and get ready to level up with fiber internet and weekly tournaments.
Here at Perfection Auto Body, we've compiled a list of why people would need our tow service. Maggie, why don't you start?
You've hit a deer.
Dead battery.
Flat tires.
You slid off the road.
Engine problems.
And the top reason you would need a tow.
You ran over a raccoon and you're too distraught to drive anymore.
What? Really, Maggie?
It's happened to me. Please don't judge.
Folks, whatever the reason, Perfection Auto Body offers quick and damage-free towing anytime, day or night. Give us a call, 632-6677.
When winter hits hard, the John Deere 5E Series utility tractor is your ultimate cold weather companion. Designed for feeding and freezing conditions, its reliable power and precision make tough jobs easy. And with the cab's superior comfort, featuring heat, visibility, and ergonomic controls, you'll stay warm while conquering the cold. Get the job done no matter the weather with the 5E Series. Call, stop by, or visit PrairieLandPartners.com today and experience the difference.
Prairie Land Partners.
At Aldi Seed, we are locally owned and locally grown. The corn, soybeans, and sorghum we sell are tested in plots throughout the region in close proximity to our customers. This ensures we are testing a yield environment just like yours. We are dedicated to our Know to Grow research program. It's our family's commitment to delivering high-yielding crops for you, the American farmer. This season, partner with Aldi Seed for locally owned and locally grown solutions.
Again, JV matches going on right now, and the crowd getting into the match that Robert Hendrickson is wrestling. The senior has just taken an 8-3 lead, and so with 1:06 to go in the third period, after trailing 3-0 through 1, cut it to 1, and now leads 8-3, and hoping to end his high school career here on the JV mats with a win in his senior season. Also, Seth Hovland will wrestle next against Landon Jorgensen. Grayson Barleen did win by a pin earlier against Quinn Keimer. Hendrickson wrestling against Cooper Yeager. And a couple of penalty points with locked hands twice against Yeager, and so that gave Hendrickson a chance. Now he's almost got his opponent to his back with 33 to work. He will get 2 near fall points, and so he leads 10-3 with under 30 seconds to go. His opponent, Timers, reach back, does have some control of the head, trying to sit back on Hendrickson. And Robert wisely bellies down. He'll give up 2 points, but that's all, and leads 10-5. Down to 10 seconds remaining. Hendrickson's headgear is slipped off, but he's going to wrestle on with 5, with 4. And Robert Hendrickson is going to finish out his senior year with a victory here on the mat on senior nights. It's a 10-5 final for Hendrickson. One more JV match to come. That'll be Seth Hovland. He has Landon Jorgensen, his opponent for Marysville. We'll come back and report on that one. And then they'll have the senior night recognition before we get set for our varsity boys duel right here on 100.9. Stay with us. You're listening to Tiger Wrestling.
Mom, look at all the money I got for my birthday. I'm rich.
That's great, Gabe. We need to deposit it into your savings account.
What's this piece of paper with all the writing on it?
That's a check. We can take a picture of it on my phone and deposit it into Gabe's savings.
Wow, that's magic.
Union State Bank has all the latest and greatest features on our mobile app. Stop in or call Clay Center, Palmer, or Barnes, and we can help set it up.
Wait, I don't get to keep my money to buy candy?
Nope, this is Alicia,
Gabe, and Maggie Linhart with Union State Bank, member FDIC.
The staff of Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy encourages you to contact your state legislators in support of a bill that will protect medication access, reduce prescription costs, and save our small independent pharmacies. This bill would prohibit large pharmacy benefit managers from manipulating drug prices and restricting network access and patient choice in federal health care plans. It also protects pharmacies, patients, and taxpayers from other unfair PBM practices. Contact your legislators today to make your voice heard. Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy appreciates your support.
Maintaining adequate soil nutrients and controlling aggressive weeds are 2 problems that farmers have to deal with. Wilbur Ellis has solutions to combat weeds and provide the right nutrients to help your crops thrive. Kenny, Brent, and Allen are skilled in weed management practices and prepared to employ effective programs to meet this year's needs. And let's not forget your wheat and brome hiding in the snow. For field success, contact our team at Wilbur Ellis.
ITS to grow with.
We know you have options when choosing a bank, but with the Citizens National Bank, you're choosing more than a financial institution. You're choosing a partner, your neighbor who understands your values and priorities. When you call, you'll talk to a real person who is ready to help with any question. And with the convenience of opening an online account, banking with us is easier than ever. Open your account anytime, anywhere, and count on us to be there for you. Visit us in Clay Center or online at thecnb.bank. The Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
10 seconds left in the first period, our final JV match that featuring senior Seth Hovland, who's had 2 wins thus far for Grayson Barlaman. Fellow senior Robert Hendrickson, and now the first period closes. Hovland will trail 3-0 going into the second period. Choice goes to Marysville here. Lady Tigers not wrestling tonight because they have super regionals beginning tomorrow. If you were listening to pregame earlier, Coach Brandon Pegorish explaining it's kind of like, in some ways, the 4A basketball regionals. It's split into just 2 big regions. And so there's 30-some teams that'll be in McPherson tomorrow, and they begin at 4:30 tomorrow afternoon. And then the top 8 from those super regionals advance to the state championships, unlike where in the boys regionals they have about 12 to 15 teams, and the top 4 from each weight class advance. So that'll get started tomorrow, finish up on Saturday in McPherson. Hovland just went down 6-0, a minute and a half to go in the second period. Again, our final JV match of the evening. Then we'll get to the the varsity matches in the duel here tonight for the boys' side. Back, let's take a timeout. I'll come back and run through the matchups for this evening. We'll have that coming up in just a moment on pregame.
The Dyna-Gro home field advantage is the edge you get from working with someone who knows your area and understands your local conditions. Backed by the in-depth knowledge and expertise of Nutrient Ag Solutions crop consultants, Dyna-Gro continues to produce innovative seed solutions designed to maximize the acres on your farm. Supported by local trial results and expertise, we're at home on any acre. Experience it for yourself. Visit thedynagroadvantage.com to find your local crop consultant.
Fall in love with the ride of your life at Glavin Ford and Clay Center. Find the perfect match and a sweetheart of a deal. The rugged F-150, perfect for adventure. Or maybe the sporty Escape will steal your heart. And don't forget the dependable Expedition, always there when you need it. Test drive your new love at Glavin Ford. Well, you'll get 115% trade-in value with no payments for 90 days and rates as low as 0%. No heartbreaks, just a sweetheart of a deal. Glavin Ford of Clay Center, home of engines and oil changes for life. Shop at GlavinFord.com.
When you grow corn or soybeans for a living, you're always looking for the latest advances to help your fields be more profitable. That's why it's time to turn to Channel. When you plant Channel seed products, you also get the services of your very own Channel seedsman. You see, your seedsman works with you year-round to make the most of your operation. For customized service, expert advice, and elite seed products, call Greg Fitzmeyer at Reed Seed, 632-7498. Go Tigers!
Bruna Implement, your local Case IH dealer, invites you to take advantage of our winter service special before it ends on February 28th. It's the perfect opportunity to make sure your equipment is ready to go when the next season rolls around. Call us today to sign up and get ahead of the game for a smooth, successful next season. Bruna Implement, your trusted Case IH dealer with locations in Washington, Clay Center, Marysville, Hiawatha, Seneca, and Humboldt, Nebraska.
Tigers senior Seth Hovland right now on the mat, trailing 14-0 in the final period. Was able to fight off a pin in that last period. Now gets an escape and trails 14-1. Again, his opponents here for the Marysville Bulldogs, Landon Jorgensen. Circle around, big, deep single leg against Hovland. Minute 20 to work, right on the edge of the mat. They scoot outside the ring. And back to center they will come. So this is the final JV match, and then they'll have the senior recognition, and we'll get into the varsity duel at that time. The lineup tonight looks like this for the Tigers. Renee Boer, a freshman, takes on Jackson Whitley at 106. At 113, Thane Fitzenmeyer. Now Tech Fall is going to finish this match. It's a 17-1 final for Seth Hovland on his senior night here for the Tigers. So at 113, Thane Fitzenmeyer will take on Blake Jubert. 120, Blaze Charbonneau against Rush LeDuc. Hayden Calavota, third ranked in the state. Thane Fitzenmeyer, by the way, is ranked fifth in the state at 113. Hayden at 126 ranked third. He takes on Brady Drury. Miller Kaufman at 132 will face off against Bryken Sorensen. It's J.T. Alton, the senior, 138, taking on Carter Akins. At 144, Aiden Argo will match up with number 6 ranked Drew Sterrett. Noah Gibson at 150 has Deacon Holbert. Tigers are open at 157 and at 165. Then at 175, Levi Kramer will face off against Colton Haskett. It'll be Dylan Kramer at 190 against Trey Hamill. Tigers open at 215, and then Sam Peters will match up against number 2 ranked Tracer Murdoch at the heavyweight in that final matchup of the evening. Again, the Tigers getting set to work here tonight, and then tomorrow night it's Clay Center Lady Tiger basketball on the road at Wamego, and K-State Wildcat basketball Saturday evening will be a 7 o'clock pregame.
To our senior night for the 24-25 season. As we conclude our regular home schedule, we would like to take a few minutes to recognize our seniors and their parents for their years of support. Please come forward as your names are read. Lady Tiger Wrestlers, Gabby Coppice, daughter of Sheldon and Janelle Coppice. Tiger Wrestlers, J.T. Alton, son of Carrie Alton and the late Sergeant First Class John Alton. Robert Hendrickson, son of Ron and Geraldine Hendrickson. Seth Hovland, son of Jeremy and Jenny Hovland. And Hayden Calavota, son of Greg and Shannon Calavota. Each year, our student athletes and their parents are asked to make many sacrifices in support of school activities. Without our athletes and the support of their parents, we would not be able to provide the educational experiences that come from participating in high school athletics. Parents, without your cooperation and continued support, we could not provide your child the opportunity to participate in these activities. You were and are the backbone for these programs, and we thank you for letting us share in your child's high school experiences. Seniors, your efforts have been greatly appreciated, and we know that they will be beneficial to you in your future. Thank you for your many hours of hard work and the enjoyable entertainment that you have provided. Good luck in your future. Tiger wrestlers are coached by Brandon Pagorsh, David Roberts, Craig Rickley, and Ryan Tears. Thanks to them for a job well done. And one more round of applause for our seniors.
Belleville.
Each individual brings their own strength to a team, and just like the Clay Center Tigers, Kansas Land Tire celebrates the power of teamwork. From basic oil changes to major mechanical work, their starting lineup of techs are here for you. Plus, they have a huge inventory of car, light truck, and semi-truck tires in stock. They'll help you select the right ones to keep you on the road to the games to support the team. Kansas Land Tire is proud of the Tigers and encourages you to cheer them on this season.
Have you been thinking about your future? Now more than ever is the perfect time to start planning. Here at United Bank & Trust, we're committed to helping you secure your financial future. That's why we're offering individual retirement accounts, or IRAs. With our flexible options, we will help you find the plan that works for you. Don't wait for tomorrow. Plan for your future today with United Bank & Trust. Visit our local branch or our website. United Bank & Trust, banking for your way of life, member FDIC.
Friesen Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Clay Center invites you to the month-long President's Day sales event. Our customers appreciate the convenience of a hometown dealership when it comes to buying and servicing their vehicles. Whether you're looking for the new 2025 Chrysler Pacifica or Ram 3500 cabin chassis or anything in between, you can always rely on the best deals for the best vehicles right here at your hometown dealer. No hidden fees, no gimmicks. You'll see the reason people choose Friesen. FriesenCDJR.com.
The risks and rewards involved with ag commodities are remarkable. At Agmark LLC, they know and understand yield, price, financial risks, and opportunities. Building a sound risk management plan is a critical part of a profitable farming operation. Let their team help you protect your investments, your profits, your future. Call the Agmark Crop Insurance and Marketing Team for your policy review, or visit their website at agmarkllc.com.
Back once again in the den. They have honored the seniors tonight. Again, the Clay Center Tigers seniors on this final night against the Concordia Panthers recognized Gabby Coppice, undefeated high school career, three-time state champion, will be going as the number one ranked wrestler at 125. She's the lone senior on the Lady Tiger team. We're hoping to make some noise tomorrow and Saturday in McPherson at that Super Regional. And the Tiger boys is Seth Hovland, Robert Hendrickson, J.T. Alton, and Hayden Calavoda. Hendrickson and Hovland had a chance to wrestle in the JV. Robert getting a win, 10-5. Hovland taking a loss. The Tigers on the varsity mat will feature the two seniors, Hayden Calavoda and J.T. Alton. We'll take one more time out with the opening match underway right after this.
Clay County Medical Center is pleased to welcome Mindy Lovendahl, certified family nurse practitioner. With nearly 25 years of nursing experience, Mindy is now accepting new patients at Clay Center and Riley Family Physicians. Call today and schedule an appointment with certified family nurse practitioner Mindy Lovendahl.
Clay County Medical Center, our family, caring for yours.
Landmark Implement, your local John Deere dealership, is hosting their annual Planter Clinic at the Adams County Fairgrounds in Hastings, February 19th and 20th. This hands-on event offers expert training on John Deere planters and performance upgrades, covering topics such as new technology, in-cab monitors, maintenance points, and options to increase your operations profits. New this year, classes on autonomy preparation and exact shot. Learn more at landmarkimp.com/events.
Well, the starting lineups and matchups have been announced. We're just about ready for wrestling here on a Thursday evening in the Den. Senior night. Great to see the seniors recognized with their parents. And now we get a chance to get wrestling going. Renal Bucher is going to go for the Tigers against Jackson Whitley. Two freshmen going head-to-head here at 106. The Tigers in their home white singlets with the orange cats and paw in the back and the Tigers across the front. We are underway here on this Thursday evening in a duel against the Concordia Panthers. Bucher at 106 has a shot against, fights it off, and now kind of ties up the shot. He has a front headlock on his opponent, now breaks away, and they'll both circle around in the middle. Both very active early on at 106 here. Under the mat light this evening, they've darkened the gym and brought the mat light up. Deep single leg in from Jackson Whitley of Concordia. And trying to step across and get the takedown. Bucher trying to fight it off. It now gives up a three-point takedown and trails early in this first period. Dane Fitzenmeyer will be up next for the Tigers against Blake Jobert. Right now, Renal Bucher trying to work from underneath, down 2-0 against Jackson Whitley. Right on the edge of the mat, trying to stand, circles around and gets an escape and trails by 2 now. And they're back to center in their neutral position. Shot in by Bucher, misses, kind of flattened out, and now gets caught in a cradle and is going to be turned to his back, giving up back points. Whitley trying to really lock this up. Bucher doing a good job to keep that left shoulder off the mat, but that cradle is in there tight right now against the Tiger freshman. Now he rolls out of it and just didn't have his arm, Whitley that is, in a position of getting to his back and pin him. He's still working on the cradle right now. He locks it up again with 25 seconds left. He leads 10-1 now on Bucher. And really putting a lot of strain on his neck right now with that cradle. Now lets him out of that position, flattens him out, 10 seconds to work. There's 4 more points, 14-1 now with 6 seconds. Bucher trying to get to his feet, cradled up again, rolls through it, almost catches his opponent, does get the reversal right at the buzzer, and will trail 14-3 going into the second period. So some good action there late by Renal Bucher against Jackson Whitley. Choice to Concordia, and they will go neutral again as they started the match, of course. Senior night from the Den. Postseason is here tomorrow for the Lady Tigers and Saturday. And hoping to get, they have 3 Lady Tigers state ranked right now in individual weight classes. Underway in the second period. Bucher right now trailing 14-3. Tries to get a head and shoulder. Almost gets it countered. Falls to the ground. And now right back up. They are both at a neutral near the edge. Shot in by Bucher, but gets caught in a front headlock and a takedown. It's going to make it 17-3. And right back to the cradle, it looks like Whitley, and he's got it pretty close to locking it up. He gives up the leg. Still in control. Works out to the side, has the knee in the hole in good position. Now does get a cradle and does get back points. And this will likely end it with a tech fall here, unless he can get a pin out of it. And now they roll out of it, and that'll be 4 points, and that will be a tech fall loss for the Tigers. Jackson Whitley with the win. Tigers next will be Thane Fitzenmeyer at 113 pounds. Thane is ranked 5th in the state at 113. He will have Blake Jobert, a sophomore. Thane also a sophomore. And Fitzenmeyer takes the mat. Center ring, handshake, and we're underway. Thane, a sophomore here. Head-to-head is a circle. Now they wrap back up, has an overhook, gives that away. A little hand fighting, a little slap at the back of the head, got him to the mat, and then they back away again. Thane coming out. Big double leg shot. Takes his opponent down and leads 3-0 here early. And goes to work on the edge. In control right now with his opponent. Again, Jobert taken down and trying to stretch him out. Does so and gets him back toward the middle of the mat to go to work. Out to the left side now. Has a chicken wing in on that near side. And now has it in good control. Steps across and trying to turn his opponent. He's got him near his back. Now doesn't like where he's at. Gives it up. And goes back in position and control. Still working out on the left side with 1:05 to work. Leading now 3-0 after the takedown. Trying to dig that chicken wing in again on the near side with his left hand. His opponent's left arm. Now he puts half on the far side. And now gives that up. And he's still got it in there, but he kind of reassociates where he's at. Now he's got him turned to his back. And the Tiger pin for Thane Fitzenmeyer. Thane Fitzenmeyer, the sophomore, with a Tiger pin. The Tigers are 1-1 to start here in the duel. A tech ball given up, and now a pin puts them up by 1. Blaise Charbonneau now goes for the Tigers. The junior will take on Rush Leduc, also a junior for the Concordia Panthers. Blaise will come out at 120 pounds. Has that thick brace on the left shoulder, which he's had on for quite some time now. And we're underway at 120 pounds. Blaise circling, some head taps from Leduc. They little hand fighting, snap down by Leduc, but Charbonneau kind of follows it, tries to get in for a leg, couldn't get the swipe at it. Now they're back up standing. They're both at a very low level right now. Blaise Charbonneau for the Tigers here at 120 pounds. Forehead to forehead. A lot of hand fighting. A double leg in by Charbonneau. He has a leg caught from his opponent and now gets countered. Now rolls through. Charbonneau trying to roll through it and pops his head out and has the takedown and leads 3-0. So a little bit of a scramble from both wrestlers that time, and eventually Charbonneau comes away with the takedown and leads with 1:10 to go in the first period, 3-0. Now he goes to work. Trying to bar the arm underneath. His opponent flat on the mat right now. Now he reaches, kind of shielded by the official. I think he's reaching for a far side, trying to dig the arm out and get it free so he can do some work with 46 to work. Again, his opponent is Rush Leduc, a junior, and Charbonneau in great control. He's got the arm far across now. Flattens out the leg. Really applying heavy pressure. Keeping that arm in position. Patiently trying to scoop the head. He's got 23 to work with. Leading 3-0. Now chest down on him. Now steps up top and works him around to his back. Blaise Charbonneau can't quite get him turned. Now gets back into position with 10 seconds to work, leading 3-0. Charbonneau in complete control thus far, down to 3 seconds. He checked the clock as he made that turn. Goes to a power half, and that will end the period. Charbonneau leads 3-0 over Rush Leduc. Next up will be one of the Tiger seniors, Hayden Calavoda. Here at 120 pounds, it is Charbonneau's choice, and he takes down. Tigers lead the duel 6-5. And back underway here as Charbonneau will work from underneath his choice to start the second period. Concordia, like they were trying to go to another cradle. We've seen that from every wrestler thus far. Now it's an escape for Charbonneau. Now he gets a single leg. Trying to draw it in, keep him on the mat there near the edge. Just getting the second period started. Up 4-0 now is Blaise Charbonneau. Still has control of that leg, reaches around behind, and he's going to have the takedown. And now leads 7-0. Now bars the arm again. This is the position he was in. Didn't have quite enough time, it felt like, to be patient enough. Now he really chops at the upper body as he's got that arm barred across. Trying to scoop the head. He nearly had him turned in the first period, but was down under 30 seconds. He has 1:10 to work with right now. Really heavy on the hips, that arm barred across. Again, works up toward the head. Now tries to sandwich the arms together. He's got better control this time. Gets out in front. This is where he was before. And now he's going to step across, stepping through. And he gets him to his back finally. Charbonneau is close. They're taking a look. And a Tiger pin for Blaise Charbonneau. And the Tigers have 2 straight pins here on senior night in the Den, with one of those seniors, Hayden Calavoda, about to take the mat. Blaise Charbonneau, a Tiger pin over Rush LeDuc. And the Tigers will take a 12-5 lead in this duel. Tiger senior Hayden Calavoda walking calmly to the mat. His opponent is Brady Drury, who was a freshman. Miller Kaufman will be up next. We gave you the lineups earlier. And we're underway. Hayden Calavoda for the Tigers on senior night. Gets control in a 2-on-1 and steps in behind. Quick takedown against the freshman. Started to go right for a cradle. Still think he's wanting to lock that up. Now he's the ball and chain he's working on right now. Now he gets outside and he's going to get a tilt. Doesn't have any points yet. Now reaches up for the head. And now gets back in position. Now he's got the chicken wing. Rolls his opponent, who's trying to arch up, bridge up, and stay away from his back. He does keep Hayden from getting him turned over again, but Calavoda goes right back to work, trying to stretch him out. He's got a half in on that. Oh, now he's got it locked up, and he's got him to his back and deep in a Tiger pin for the senior. What a way to finish off his terrific high school career at home. He's got a lot more ahead of him with the regionals and state championships to come, but Hayden Calavoda with a 3rd straight Tiger pin. And Clay Center now leads 18-5 in the duel against Concordia. And Miller Kaufman heads to the mat. Miller, a junior for the Tigers, against the freshman and Bryken Sorensen, and we're underway here at 132 pounds. Miller Kaufman featured on one of our locker room shows not long ago with the Tiger Band. There's a great shot in by Miller. Out near the edge, he's got a takedown. And Kaufman leads 3-0. Senior J.T. Alton will be up next. Tigers lead 18-5 in a duel, and now a stack by Kaufman. That's close. The official taking a look. No points yet. Doesn't quite get him turned over enough. He is going to get some back points. He's looking to get that stack again. Now gets rolled through, rolls on through it himself. Right on the edge of the mat right now. Again, this year you only have to have one foot in from either wrestler to be in bounds. Trying to walk his opponent to his back. Now his opponent tries to sit out. There's the back points awarded. And Miller Kaufman with 4 back points leads 7-0 just at the 1-minute mark. He's really got that stack lined up again. He's got him over. And another Tiger pin, 4 in a row. Miller Kaufman gets it done. And the Tigers on a roll right now with 4 straight pins. Zane Fitzenmeyer, Blaise Charbonneau, Hayden Calavoda, and now Miller Kaufman. And the Tigers will lead 24-5 in this duel. J.T. Alton now, the Tigers senior, takes the mat. 138 pounds. Carter Eakins, his opponent, a senior, also for Concordia. And underway now at 138. Tigers have 4 straight pins. Alton, a senior here on senior night. They will recognize Tiger and Lady Tiger seniors. Of course, Lady Tigers just the lone senior, Gabby Koppas, and then 4 Tiger boy seniors were recognized, and Robert Hendrickson, along with Seth Hovland, Hayden Calavoda, and here is J.T. Alton. Both wrestlers taking a little looks, going to spin around together, and now back in the neutral right in the middle. 30 seconds into the first period. 24-5, Tigers lead the duel. Shot in by Eakins. Alton kind of backs away and resets. Both wrestlers at a low level. Now they lock up ear to ear. Trying to get some hand control. Official stepping in to say something to the 2 wrestlers. I think that somebody needs to take a shot would be my guess. Under a minute now to go. No score. J.T. Alton for the Tigers. Right on the edge. Takes a shot. Almost gets the outside single leg. Now they come back to their feet right on the edge, and they step out. Whistle stop. Back to center. 48 to work. Opening period. Tiger senior J.T. Alton trying to follow up 4 straight pins by the Tigers. Both wrestlers here eyeing each other, now forehead to forehead, back apart from each other, right back locked up. Collar tie with the right hand by his opponent, Eakins. Now they again split apart. 23 seconds remains here in the first period. Forehead to forehead. Alton nearly lost his balance. Now he does get a single leg deep with 10 seconds. Both wrestlers in a position if they can get leverage. Now stepping around the backside, Eakins. He can get the leg free. 1 second. Great job by J.T. Alton to not allow a late takedown. And now we go to the second period with no score. Choice to Alton. He will defer. And we'll see what Eakins chooses. Immediately he points down. He will start in that down position. 138 pounds here for the Tigers. J.T. Alton back underway. Rides to start the second period, again scoreless through that first 2 minutes. Working on top here. His opponent will Granby roll through. Alton rolls through it with him. And still in control for the time being. His opponent has control of the head and works in behind, right on the edge. And the takedown for Concordia. They'll lead 3-0 right on the edge of the mat. Tiger coaches wanting that to be waved off, but they will put points on the board. They just put 2 on the board for that. On the edge, it would be called a reversal, I guess, is what they ended up calling. So 2 points for Eakins, and he'll lead 2-0, minute 25. So now Alton works from underneath, gets to his feet quickly. Now tripoded up. And almost caught his opponent. He is at a front headlock. Leg still in control by Eakins of Concordia. Now they kind of both in the near stalemate position. Eakins with his head underneath, and now they will call that stalemate. Kind of felt that was coming. Tigers have had 4 straight pins in this duel against Concordia. Alton right now trailing 2-0 after reversal in this period. That's the only points in the match thus far. Minute 3 to go in the second. Now Alton gets to his feet very quickly and has the escape. He's within 1. 50 seconds to go, period number 2. Shot in by Alton, blocked off by Eakins. And a front headlock now for Eakins. Tries to grab the leg. Alton gets to his feet. Still has the right leg in position. Now they both step outside the circle and whistle to a stop. Good defense that time by J.T. Alton to keep himself from getting put down. He trails by just 1 with 35 to go in this second period at 138 pounds. Couple of head taps by Eakins of the Panthers. Now they lock hands and forehead to forehead. 20 seconds remains. It will be Alton's choice in the third period. He trails 2-1. Now they split apart with 10 seconds. Second period. Shot by Eakins. Step away from it was Alton. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. And the second period will end with Alton down 2-1. And Coach Begorsh, as JT was also doing, pointing down is to take that down position. Got an escape pretty quickly, and an escape here would certainly tie it with 2 minutes now remaining, and we're set to get underway here in the third. Quickly to his feet is Alton. Lifting and back to the mat, Eakins. As they bounce on the mat, Alton got in a little better position for a moment. Now Eakins gets back in behind and gets back in control and has Alton flattened out to the mat. Minute 43 to work here in the match. Alton down 2-1. Tiger Senior trying to close out his home career in the Den with a victory. A minute 30 to work. Leg in by his opponent, Eakins. And now he rolls back in control. Alton bellies down, trying to just get his base back. He's been able to get to his feet twice in this period. He got an escape in the second. Trying to get his hips up. Get his base. Eakins continues to lock that leg in there. 1 minute to go in the match. Alton now has his hands a little bit clear, trying to get his hips free and circle around in behind. Tried to hit a switch, and now back to the mat he goes as Eakins flattens him out. Eakins now with a half. No, doesn't have a half. He's really got that arm wrenched up high, and they're going to call potentially dangerous and reset him in the middle. He had the left arm and shoulder of JT really stretched in an awkward position and putting pressure on it, and so the official stopped action there. Now back underway with 44 to work, down by just one. JT Alton on his senior night. Can he get free of those legs just locked so tightly in there by Eakins? Official said a couple of things to the wrestlers. Eakins not really doing much, just locking it up. JT trying to get to his feet, 23 seconds now. Alton got his base for a moment. Those legs just locked in on JT. Now he's flattened back out. 10 seconds to work for JT Alton, down one. And Eakins just has him flattened out. 3 seconds, and this will be a tough loss for the senior JT Alton. Carter Eakins will get the 2-1 victory. 2-1 final, and that one at 138. Let's get a 30-second timeout. We'll have our next match coming up next.
All right, so what do remote workers and cats have in common? They both need a strong, stable internet connection to rule the internet. And with Twin Valley's fiber internet, you can enjoy lightning-fast speeds that'll keep both you and Mr. Whiskers purring with satisfaction. No more frozen video calls or endless buffering, just seamless, productive work-from-home days. Level up your home office by visiting twinvalley.com and get ready to conquer the digital world.
Aiden Argo now going for the Tigers at 144 against state-ranked Drew Sterrett, a senior. Aiden for the Tigers, a junior, got a quick takedown against. And Sterrett going into the cradle. We've seen almost every Panther wrestler try to lock the cradle up, it seems like. Tigers, of course, had that 4-in-a-row Tiger pin stretch before the 2-1 loss by Alton. Sterrett has Argo's arm really high. Now he's got a couple of flags. I'm not sure if he'll get back points from that or not. Sterrett leads 3-0 on Aiden Argo. Drew Sterrett ranked 6th in the state at 144. Argo right now trying to stay away from getting his back to the mat. He is really getting those hips as hard as he can from left to right to keep a shoulder off the mat. The official continues to take a close look in there. Argo really pinned down deep and just fighting with all he has to keep from getting an actual pin. He's got the left shoulder up pretty high off the mat. Now he rolls back through. Does get the belly down, so great job by Aiden Argo to stay alive in this match. At 144 pounds, he faces 6th-ranked Drew Sterrett, Panther senior. 4 back points, makes it 7-0. Argo trails with 18 to work. Sterrett again has the legs locked in as Eakins did the last match for Concordia against JT Alton. 8 seconds. Argo did a great job to stay away from getting pinned. He was pretty deep on Aiden, and he just kept fighting and keeping that shoulder off the mat. So the first period ends with Argo trailing 7-0. Choice to Concordia. They will defer. And they're going to put Aiden on top here, see if he can get him turned from the up position, trailing 7-0. Tigers lead the duel 24-8. Quickly to his feet is Sterrett. Aiden trying to lift and take him back down to the mat. Sterrett reaches back, trying to get the leg, and now he does get in and circle around. We've got a penalty point. 2, so they get the reversal for 2 and a penalty point, they say, against the Tigers. 10-0. Drew Sterrett now leads. Argo from underneath with 1:25 to go in the second period, down 10-0. State-ranked Drew Sterrett working on top. Argo trying to stretch out and get his hands clean and try to fight back to his base here. Sterrett has him locked in and really flattened out right now with 1:05 to go. Official again having a conversation with the wrestlers as they go, telling someone to get after it. Argo trying not to expose anything. Sterrett works out to the left side. Has that arm controlled underneath of Aiden right now with 40 seconds to go in the second period. Argo trailing 10-0. Sterrett now steps in behind, and he gets Aiden to his back. Again, Argo fighting off, using those hips as hard as he can to keep the shoulder off the mat. Now Sterrett works in behind. They'll give 4 more near fall points. It's 14-10 with 17 seconds to go. Both wrestlers just took a peek at the clock, so they know what the situation is. 7 seconds. It'll be Sterrett's choice in the third period. He leads 14-0 now. And that's where it'll be going into this final third period. Choice to Sterrett. And he will take the up position. 1 more point would be a tech fall unless Aiden can get up and out quickly. Does get to his feet. Circles. Now back to the mat. Sterrett takes him. And he's got that arm barred across. Working out to Aiden's left side. And now reaches up for the head. Way out to the right, Sterrett, but in complete control, leading 14-0. Argo, now a cradle for Sterrett, and this will be back points. Aiden's able to flash out of it. That's 2 back points, and that will be the match. It's a 16-0 final. Drew Sterrett gets the win for the Concordia Panthers. Aiden Argo takes the loss here at 144. Moving on to 150 pounds now. Sophomore Noah Gibson goes for the Tigers against the sophomore and Deacon Holbert for the Concordia Panthers. 150-pound weight class. Tigers are open the next 2 weight classes. We move our way through this duel against the Panthers. Tiger lead now is 24-13. The 4 pins in a row for the Tigers have them with the lead. Concordia trying to battle back. Gibson has a front headlock against him. His opponent again is Deacon Holbert of Concordia. Both are sophomores. Gibson trying to reach. Does get control of the leg now. Loses that control. Holbert working in behind, has a takedown, and leads 3-0 with 1:30 to work in this first 2-minute period. Gibson now will work from underneath. Gibson tried to roll through on him. Holbert stays in control, chopping at the arm as Gibson continues to try to get back to his base. Underhooks for Holbert while he rides on top. And again, shielded by the official just a bit. That gives us a clearer view with 58 to work here in the first period. Gibson down 3-0. Working from underneath. Tight waist by Holbert. Knee in the hole and in firm position. Gibson just trying to get to his feet. Now he's got his base, a leg free. He does get to his feet, trying to peel hands, and he's lifted and brought to the mat hard. And that'll be a point against Holbert. Holbert lifted and took him to the mat, did not secure him. And they're going to make sure that Noah Gibson is okay. So it's 3-1 now. Penalty point against the Panthers. You've got to be in control of that wrestler when you take him back down to the mat. Coach Brandon Pagorsh out talking with the official. Now the official explaining to Holbert what his call was. So Holbert will be in the up position. Gibson again to his feet, standing, trying to peel the hands. Now lifted back up and to the mat again. 26 to work in the first period, down 3-1. Gibson would love a short time point here. He's gotten to his feet. Now he's flattened back out on the mat with 14 seconds to work. Half kind of in there by, now he does have the half against Gibson, but down to 4 seconds. He gives up on that. And the first period will end with Noah Gibson trailing 3-1. Choice goes to the Tigers. Noah will defer. And his opponent, Deacon Holbert, will take down. Tigers here on a Thursday night leading 24-13 in the duel. Boy, a quick hit on a reversal by Holbert, and he leads 5-1 now. That took 3 seconds, and he was in position. 4 seconds, and he had the reversal. And so now Gibson will work from underneath again. 5-1 is the lead for Holbert. Now he's trying to pull. He's got his chin in position, and now tight control on Gibson. And Noah's really locked up again, trying to fight away from a pin. Holbert holding it tight out in front of Gibson, and now gets the pin against Tiger sophomore. So a loss by fall to Holbert. Tigers again are open at 157 and again at 165. Panthers have Braden Hake and then fifth-ranked Drake Blocklinger. So Tigers open again at the next two weight classes. Next to wrestle will be Levi Kramer at 175. So again, open at 165. Drake Blocklinger will take the mat and get his arm raised. Little hesitation. I didn't know if they were going to move a weight class, but it doesn't appear they will. There's Blocklinger on the mat now. And does get his arm raised. And now back to wrestling with Levi Kramer, the junior, against Colton Haskett, who is a senior at 175 pounds. With those two opens, the Tigers now fall behind 31-24 in the duel. We may have checking the scores book. Concordia Panther coach is at the scores table right now. And so we'll sort this out. So the Tigers, Levi Kramer against Colton Haskett, a senior. Kramer, a junior for the Tigers, and we're underway at 175 pounds. Tigers trail 31-24 now in the duel. Haskett with some size. Levi with a little length on his opponent. Both wrestlers very active in the middle. Now they lock up. Now they break apart right in the center circle, and that tiger paw in the middle of the black mat with the orange striping in paw. There's a shot in by Haskett and a quick takedown with 30 seconds gone in the first period. It's a 3-0 lead for Haskett on Kramer. If you're thinking that sounds odd, it is still something to get used to. The 3-point takedown this year. Now an escape by Levi, and they go outside the circle. Been a handful of changes this year in the rulings for high school wrestling in Kansas. Big scramble here, and Haskett has another takedown and leads 6-1. Now gives an escape, 6-2, goes right back to work, and Haskett has the thought of let him up, take him down. It should be 6-2 right now. They're going to correct that score, I believe. Levi's had 2 escapes, and then the 2 takedowns from Haskett. And there is a scoreboard correction. Minute 3 to go in the first period. Tigers trail now in the duel 31-24 at 175 pounds. Kramer tries for a shot, has to back away. Haskett really active on his feet. They lock back up, forehead to forehead. Shot in, well, fireman's from Haskett. He's got a leg on the inside. Now gets toward the edge, and they'll circle outside. Good move by Levi Kramer to get off the mat. 40 seconds to work in the first period. Levi Kramer trails 6-2 as they're back on their feet. Haskett's had 2 takedowns and then 2 escapes by Kramer, the scoring thus far. Now, Levi's got a front headlock, but his leg is also in control by Haskett, trying to break it free, and Haskett able to use his leverage, lift that leg, and get in behind and take him to the mat and it's a 9-2 lead now for Haskett. Once again, he'll let him up with 13 seconds. So 9-3. Back at it they go. Haskett again, big shot, bowling his way in, slips on his takedown. Now Kramer trying to counter with 1 second. Neither will get points off those two moves. Good effort, though, by Kramer there late. Choice will go to the Tigers, and he will take down 31-24. Haskett's just going to let him up at the beginning and give the point away. He doesn't want to ride. He wants to be on his feet. And he's very talented at it. 9-4 now is the lead for Kramer. Or is the lead against Kramer, excuse me. Colton Haskett, his opponent, a senior, leads at 9-4. They're back underway in the second period, both on their feet. There's another inside shot from Haskett and a takedown. 12-4 now. On the edge, Haskett trying to go to work. Now he's been pretty much just conceding the escape and going back to his feet. Now on the edge, he is working a bit while riding with 1:23 to go and leading 12-4. Right on the edge, Kramer sits out quickly. Haskett circles around and keeps control. Still on the mats. Now Haskett is going to let him back up again and go back to work. 12-5, the lead for Haskett over the Tigers' Levi Kramer. Tigers sideline and coaches urging Kramer to find a shot. He's had a couple of looks. He's got in a position, but Haskett is a bulk out there, and not only thick and strong, but you can tell the quickness on the mat. He loves to be on his feet. 40 seconds now. Kramer tries to get around to the outside. Haskett keeps him in control. Now a little duck under, and Haskett with another takedown. It's 15-5. With 28 to work second period. Levi Kramer working underneath right now. And now I believe they may have made a mistake. I'm hearing Trey Hamill, the name. I think that is, they've made a switch on who's wrestling at this weight class, but we don't have a way of knowing that, and there wasn't an announcement. Kramer trailing 1 second, and that'll end this second period. Now choice to Concordia. Levi Kramer will be on top as Panther wrestler chose down. Tigers trail in a duel 31-24, now back underway. Panthers to their feet, turns and facing. Now they reach back, tried to grab the head, couldn't get it. 16-5 on the escape. Kramer ducks down low, tries to find an ankle pick or an inside leg, not there. And again, the Panthers work in behind and have a very quick takedown. It's 19-5. And they'll let him back up once more. 19-6. Shot in there by Kramer. He's got a leg. His opponent, though, sprawling out on him right now, using those hips, and now will circle in behind, and that will end the match on a tech fall. 22-6 is your final. So the win for the Panthers, 22-6 was that final, a tech fall. Dylan Kramer. So Kramer's going to take the mat. Dylan Kramer here, the junior, for the Tigers. And I believe they've made another change in the lineup, and we just don't have access to the names and no numbers, obviously, on singlets. So should just get an announcement. Nope, that was a Bear that's wrestling. There's a shot in by Dylan Kramer earlier. And they have put Jacob Bear here. So Trey Hamill wrestled against Kramer, evidently, and got the win. And now against Dylan Kramer is Jacob Bear. The senior for the Panthers. Kramer leads 3-0. Dylan Kramer, the junior for the Tigers. And there's a potential pin, and a Tiger pin from Dylan Kramer, making quick work here in a matchup with Jacob Bear. The win by fall for Dylan Kramer. 5th pin of the night for the Tigers, who now trail 36-24. The Tigers are open at 2:15. Well, that's Jacob Barr there. So still sorting out exactly what the lineup was. There was a couple of changes for the Panthers. This is our final match. Sam Peters will take on second-ranked Tracer Murdoch, senior for the Panthers. Sam Peters, the heavyweight, a sophomore. And we have a warning early on the start here. I think the official is making sure the scores table is ready, and we are underway. Last week, Peters had a great pin to close out the night against Marysville. There's a shot in by Murdoch, again second-ranked in the state, and he has an early takedown on Peters. And now we'll let him up, so 3-1. Now a front headlock goes to almost had to hit a cradle while standing. Murdoch now another takedown, leads 6-1, and now we'll work on top. Second-ranked in the state, Tracer Murdoch. Sam Peters, a sophomore for the Tigers, trying to get his base back. Now butchered up and to the edge. He's really trying to bounce his way out of bounds. Now Murdoch locks it up, got his feet in bounds, and that will end it. A loss by fall to close it out. And the Concordia Panthers will come from behind to win this duel. It is a 48-30 final. Tigers take the loss here at home on senior night. Stay with us. We'll come back and recap the night of action here from the Den. Tiger Wrestling postgame coming up next.
Maggie, I've got the ultimate winter survival tip.
Do tell, Brian.
Keep Perfection Auto Body on speed dial. We're your winter survival kit for those unexpected frozen fender benders. We'll make sure your vehicle survives the icy adventures.
That's a fantastic point, Brian. And should your car decide to become an accidental snow sculpture, we've got the 24-hour towing service to give it a swift rescue.
Whether it's a minor frostbite or a major snowstorm, our team at Perfection Auto Body has the tools and skills to melt away those winter worries.
Want your engine to power through the toughest conditions?